A girl can never have too much Cartier. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be comparing two Cartier watches, the Cartier Santos Galbée mid-size version versus the small size version. But before we get to it, I'd just like to take a few moments to mention that this video was made in collaboration with Lilysilk. Now, Lilysilk is a company that make silk products. They make anything from hair scrunchies to bed sheets to pajamas to clothing you can actually wear outside. And all their pieces, I've been a fan for a while now, and all their pieces are great quality. They feel so luxurious, and the pricing is fair. It's very fair for silk products. It's affordable. And they're just such easy care items. Yes, they're silk, but you can throw them in the wash, you can iron them. They're very easy to take care of, and honestly, my life has changed ever since I discovered Lilysilk. So they did send me a few products. They sent me two, and we're just gonna unbox them. The first product they sent me is this one. I kind of know what it is, but I'll keep the surprise for you guys. And the second one is this. And look how great their packaging is. They do offer eco-friendly packaging. Their packaging is all 100% recyclable. However, with Mother's Day coming up soon, what a great gift idea. They do offer more luxurious, fancier packaging for gifts. So you just mention it when you do place your order. Let me start with this one. So they are really known for this piece or item, and this is a silk pillowcase. I did receive one not so long ago, and I've been using it every night ever since, and I just can't go back. Once you start using these products, I mean, they just feel so good on your skin. And there are also benefits associated with sleeping on silk pillowcases. It basically prevents not the aging process, but the appearance of wrinkles. It does help protect your hair as well. So honestly, if you've been wondering about silk bedding, start with a pillowcase. You won't go wrong. If you guys do check out the website, I will leave all their information in the description box below. I do have discount codes for you all. The first one is Don, DON 15 for 15% off your order. The second one is Don 20, so DON 20. With that code, you do get 20% off any order over $200. So this is the first piece of item. It does look a little wrinkled. However, I will iron it and I'll be back to show you guys what it does look like. What I love about this one is the one I did receive a couple of months ago is just a standard pillowcase. This one is a travel pillowcase. So it does come with a zipper. You just open the little zipper, and inside you do have a little pouch. So in this pouch, you kind of just fold up your pillowcase and you can travel with it. What I do love about this one is that the pouch also does have its own zipper. You just unfold it like that, and once you do fold in your pillowcase, you can kind of just zip it up and close it and throw it into your luggage or bag, but it just makes it very practical. For all those of you who aren't traveling or who would like to use it even though you're not traveling, that is obviously something you can do as well. You basically just put your pillow in, close it, and you can use it as a normal pillowcase. So that's my first item that I'm so excited to use and travel with. My second item is a piece of clothing, and I'm so excited to see this piece. And look how great the packaging is. It's just so luxurious, so high-end. It just looks really professional. So you have all the information. Comes with a little sticker, live spectacularly. And in here is my new silk skirt. And I love this skirt so much. I love the colors. It's great for summer. What I do love about it is that it is asymmetrical, so it's longer in the back, and just because it's so different, you can dress it up and dress it down. So I do picture myself wearing this with sneakers and a t-shirt, or flat sandals and a t-shirt, but I can also dress it up with a pair of heels. It does have a kind of vintage look because of the pattern or design, but with a modern twist, so it's kind of unexpected. Very fun for summertime. You can bring it on vacation, you can wear it at home. And another thing I do love about Lilysilk is that they are environmentally conscious, so they are all about zero waste. All their remains, material remains or silk remains, they do use those to make other products such as scrunchies, pouches, silk sleeping masks as well. They do use silk that comes from mulberry trees, but a specific type of mulberry tree that needs less water to grow. And like I mentioned multiple times already, all their products are very luxurious. They feel very good. They feel more expensive than they actually are. And they're just so easy to care for. All their products are also 100% natural materials, so from silks. I think they do also make wool, or they started making wool or cashmere. Take a look on their website. They have tons and tons of products. The possibilities are endless. They make great gifts, and with Mother's Day coming up, well, why not? So that was my Lilysilk. Don't forget to check them out. I will leave my codes in the description box below. Don't forget DON15 for 15% off your purchase and DON20 for 20% off your purchase of over $200. Well, let's get to the Cartier now. So the Galbée version of the Cartier Santos was introduced in 1987. And it started off as a quartz-powered watch, and later on in the 2000s, they introduced the automatic movement. These two models, the mid-size and the small, are both from the early 2000s, and they're both stainless steel, both quartz, so they are both battery-powered. And as you can see, the bezel, which means this part over here, this shiny metal frame around the watch, the actual case, as well as the screws, are the same size on both watches, but the proportions are very different. So on this smaller watch, it seems to take up, well, it does take up more space. You really do see the bezel and the screws. They seem to be bigger just because the case size is so small. Whereas this one, it seems to be smaller, blends in more, not smaller but thinner, it blends in more with the case size, and it's not as in your face, if you want to say that. So let's just start with the case of the watch. Now, if we compare both cases, as you can see, the case size on the big watch, on the bigger size or mid-size, it measures 29 millimeters. So 29 millimeters, we're talking about from here to here, by 41 millimeters. So 41 from here to here, lug to lug, basically. Whereas on the smaller size, the case measures 24, so from here to here, and by 36. Lug to lug is 36. So it is significantly smaller. It's almost half the size. If we look at it, the hands are the same. They're both blue. However, the mid-size does have a second hand. So it's this third hand you see that counts the seconds. Whereas on the smaller size, we don't have any second hand. You just have your hour and your minute hand. As well, the mid-size does have the date in the place of the 6, as you can see. This one doesn't, it has a normal 6. Both have Roman numerals. However, the mid-size version has these stainless steel plated Roman numerals inside, so they're metal. I'm just gonna put the second watch down to show you guys closely. See, so they are like uplifted. They're thicker and they're like stuck onto the face of the watch. Whereas on the small size, they're just painted or printed on in blue, so it's very flat compared to the mid-size version. I'm going to show you again. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker, whereas this one is completely flat. As for the thickness or the thinness, they're both the same. They are relatively thin because the case does not need to house the automatic movement. If a watch is automatic, they do tend to be thicker just because it takes more movement, but since these are battery powered, there's no need for that extra space. As for the bracelet, they're exactly the same. Obviously on the mid-size it is a tiny bit wider because the case back is wider as well, so just to fit the case and the bracelet. But they are exactly the same. I'm going to try to show you. Now, when we get to the clasps, both have very different clasps. On the mid-size, we have a folding clasp. So this is just a traditional clasp that we see on many watches, and there's the big Cartier logo on it. So the way we open this one is just, you kind of just peel it open like this, and it opens. So I'll show you again. So you can kind of see where the bracelets start, where the two ends of the bracelet meet on this watch. Whereas on the smaller version, we have a hidden butterfly clasp. So you kind of don't know where it kind of looks more like a jewelry piece, like a bracelet. You don't really know where the two ends meet. It just seems like one piece. And it's hidden because all the mechanism is inside the bracelet, so against your skin or against your arm. The way we open this one is you kind of have to slide your finger between, pop it open on one side, and then the same for the second side. And it kind of opens like that. You close it the same way, so both pieces in, and you snap them shut. So that's the butterfly clasp. As for the look of the watch, this one, the mid-size, is bigger, more rugged. It does have more complications, so it has the second hand, the big date in the middle. It also does have a big CC logo for Cartier, so it is a sportier look. Even the fit, I will try it on. I'm just gonna take this off. So when I do wear this one, I usually do wear it on the weekends with like a t-shirt and jeans, just because it does have, I also shorten the bracelet so it does have a looser fit. So as you can see, this is what it looks like, and it takes up more of my wrist. It does move more as well, but that's exactly the look I was going for with this bracelet. And it just dresses up a little t-shirt and jeans with a pair of sneakers. Looks great. Whereas the smaller version does have a snugger fit. I did shorten the bracelet so that it does fit more closely to my wrist. It doesn't move as much or whatsoever, actually. And this is what this one looks like. So you can obviously wear this one at dressier events with a dress or just more dressed up. It does have a chicer, kind of more elegant look just because it is so much smaller. And there is no complications. It's basically a traditional watch. You have your hour hand, your minute hand, no date, no complications whatsoever. Not really any huge logos. The clasp, the hidden butterfly clasp, dresses it up in my opinion, just because you don't see, it looks like a bracelet. You can't really tell where it starts and ends. Now, both are beautiful watches, don't get me wrong, and I don't regret either of them. It really just depends on the look you are going for. So those are my two Cartier Santos watches, the mid-size and the small size. So that was my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. When it comes to Cartier, you can't go wrong. It's really just a personal choice. If you have more of a sporty t-shirt and jeans kind of style, go for the mid-size version. If you're one to dress up a little bit more, well, I would then go for the smaller size, especially if you're one to wear a lot of dresses, go out to a lot of parties. The smaller size is definitely for you. Before I go though, I would just like to thank Lilysilk for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out. All their information is in the description box below. Discount codes, websites, anything, it's all in the description box. Take a look. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave all your comments or questions in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to see you in my next one. Bye guys!